Welcome back Pokefans to Pokémon Legends Arceus Part 10. Last episode we actually fought Ursaluna and now we are able to actually ride it. So that's actually kind of really cool. Now I have been actually going around trying to find as much as items as I can. Now this is mainly because I do want to have a Ursaluna of my own. And if you want to have one, you need to have Peat Rock, which is an item that you will be able to find with the help of your riding Ursaluna. Anyway, when I was going through, I did find some space-time rifts and I have caught some really cool Pokemon. The first one is the Ginkgo right here. It's actually around level 31. And most of these Pokemons in the space-time rift will be around the same level. I was also able to find a Buzzle which is actually taller than 2'8", which was one of the requests from Jubilife village. Also, I have caught myself a Teddiursa. Now, this Teddiursa is not the one I'll be using in my team. I do want to use the Alpha Ursaring that we saw before in Crimson Mireland. Anyway, I was able to find a Leafeon, Sneasel, Ursaring as well as a Steelix in the space-time rift. Now these are all found in the Obsidian Fieldlands itself, so it's really cool. Anyway, I was also able to defeat the Alpha Floatzel that was actually present near the D-Track Heights. Now regarding the items, I was able to find Duststone as well as Leafstone in the space-time drift, so that's another cool thing as well. Anyway, we do have a Cherubi right here who is going to be evolving. Cherubi will be only found in near the, I think, Heartwood, or I think it's called the Grand Tree Arena over there. Anyway, we do need to actually complete the Pokédex of Cherim before we can finish its request. But I just went ahead and evolved one. Over here, I do want to evolve my Teddiursa as well, and I'll use it in my team until I can catch that Alpha Ursaring in Crimson Mirelands. Alright, now I will be doing this every single video. I will just go ahead and explore after recording just to see what I can actually find around, and I'll just let you guys know on it. Anyway, now that we have this, I'll go ahead and move all my items into my storage and we can make our way back to Jubilife village. Now let me go ahead and talk to Professor Levington so he can actually add our findings to the Pokédex. Now I have caught around 8 alphas right here. Most of them you will just find them all around the Obsidian Fieldlands, and you can just go ahead and catch them. Anyway, let me go ahead and see how much points we will get. I mean, since we did have a lot of research tasks completed, so you can actually see that I'm actually ready for the 5th star. Alright, let's make our way back to Jubilife village. I do want to go ahead and complete the Buzzle's task as well. Alright, here we are. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to him and select our Buzzle, and it's right here. Thank you. Look at them side by side. It's almost like the big one is the little one's brother. I mean, it kind of looks like that, and I think it looks really cute. So now that we have actually completed this request, we can actually go ahead and go to the Galaxy Hall maybe. And I think he will keep this one as well, so you would have to actually give this Buzzle up to him. You won't be getting it back. As you can see, both of them are really cute over here. Anyway, now that that request is complete, I do want to go ahead and explore a little bit. Now before going to the Galaxy Hall, we do have another request that we can actually complete. So let me just quickly go over there. Alright, this is the house we had to actually go to, and let me talk to this guy right here. Now I would recommend that you guys go ahead and catch a Parasect before you come over here. That is the Pokemon he needs to see. Also, you would have to actually give it up to him as well, so you won't be getting that Pokemon back. Alright, since I do have one that I've already caught, I will just go ahead and give it to him. I mean, we can actually catch many more if we need. We do have a lot in Crimson Mirelands anyway. Alright, so it seems like he is more interested on the mushroom on the back of this Parasect, which I think is kind of like its house. And yeah, here we are. So I guess he was not expecting the Parasect to have this big mushroom on top of it. Anyway, now that this small request is complete, let's see what rewards we get. I do find that some of these requests don't really give us that much of a reward. As you can see here, they just give me a candy truffle, which you can also find while digging with your Ursaluna. But it's nice to actually complete them, so that's the reason why I'm actually going ahead with it. Now the very next request that I do want to complete is the one with Petalil. As you might remember, there was this old medical corps lady who had actually asked us for a Pokemon with 3 leaves on its head, which is actually Petalil. Now it's quite difficult to actually get the Petalil as it's in between that small island in Crimson Mireland. If you do try and run fast on your Verdier and jump near the river, you will be able to actually cross it. But it did take me 2 to 3 tries in order to do that. I would recommend that you guys actually stay until you get Basculegion. Once you get that, you will be able to surf through the rivers and you'll be able to cross that easily. Anyway, now that I've got this Petalil, we can actually go ahead and complete this request. I do want to actually find a Alpha Petalil for myself, as you know, in this game Petalil does have a new form. So I do want to catch it. Lilligant is gonna be really cool in this game. Anyway, we won't be getting it for now until we defeat the Lilligant that is actually in Frenzy in Crimson Mireland. So I guess for now we are actually just gonna be catching this normal Petalil right here. Anyway, it seemed like this lady was actually scared of Pokemons, and thankfully now she is okay with them at least. We do get a lot of items from this. That's one good thing of this request. So I would actually recommend that you guys complete this one. Alright, so now that we have completed all the requests that I had, I do want to actually go ahead and talk to the Ginkgo Guild merchant. Let's see what new items they have for us for today. And here we are. Let me go ahead and talk to him. Alright, so he has a Pokeball set. That's okay, I'll just go ahead and buy one. We do get around 30 Pokeballs and it's really cool. Alright, so let's make our way into Galaxy Hall. Now we do have another request that was pending, which is actually the Psyduck headache in Diamond Settlement. That's in Crimson Mireland. All you have to do is come to Giblef village and talk to her. So Toma right here is the one you need to talk to get the secret medicine for the Psyduck's headache. Let me go ahead and receive that. So next time we go to Crimson Mireland, we can actually make our way to the Diamond Settlement and give them this thing. Alright, that is also complete. Now I think it's actually time for us to go ahead and talk to Commander Kamado. After all, we have completed his request on Ursaluna. Here we go, and we do see some new people right here. Let's go ahead and talk to them. Dashi, we have a situation here. Let me explain. Lilligant, our Lady of the Ridge, is in frenzy. And Arceus knowingly kept this from me. A Lilligant? Yes, there are only female Lilligants, which makes this honored one our Lady of the Ridge. But this isn't the time for cultural lessons. I would like to find out just what Arceus was thinking, but she's nowhere in Jivlife village. Last I saw, she was at Wallflower polishing off a big old plate of potato mochi. Not that I blame her, my cooking is simply irresistible after all. If Arceus of the Diamond Clan somehow is involved in the situation with raising Ursaluna of Pearl Clan, it could lead to the two clans going at each other's throats again. Tell me, Commander, if we do end up in a struggle with Pearl Clan, what will your people do? Now that's a really good question. We would be forced to remain neutral. Meaning what? If we were to show support to one side, it would put us at odds with the other. We came here to create a home for ourselves, not take a part in tearing up the land. Right, of course. After all the work you have put in to get us in to treat one another as equals and keep us from fighting, I suppose it is no surprise you would refuse to intervene if trouble were to break out again. Dashi, perhaps you have some idea how we can address this situation. I could call Ursaluna. Ursaluna, so he and Warden Kalaba found you worthy. That's perfect then. Ursaluna should be able to sniff out Arceus wherever she's gone. If you're strong enough that Ursaluna deemed you worthy, then you should be ready to quell Lilligant's frenzy as well. I'll head to Lilligant's seat then, Brava Arena it's called, if you'll excuse me. Alright. Listen well, Dashi, you must quell any Pokemon that could cause harm to our people. Always remember, we come here to make a new home where we could live without war and strife. Alright, so that is gonna be our next assignment. So we do have to actually go ahead and sniff out a Arceus from Crimson Island with the help of our Ursaluna. This is gonna be quite exciting. Anyway, now that we have completed everything in Galaxy Hall, I do think it's about time that we head back to Crimson Islands. Now, I do want to actually go ahead and fight Lilligant in this episode as well, if I can do so. But just before leaving, I do want to actually go ahead and change my looks. I do want to actually get some new hairstyle as well as new items. Now that I've made my selection, this is gonna be my new look for this episode. It's kind of interesting and it's a little bit suiting for the everyday kimono that I'm having. I did go ahead and wear my mask back since it actually looks cool on this hairstyle. Now let me make my way to the dresser as well. She should be having some new special parcel for us. First one is gonna be the Shaman Fancy Kimono as well as the Shaman Fancy Bottoms, which is actually really cool. I really like that design. Now if you have bought the games for Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu, you will get the masks for them as well. So here we do get those masks as well. Now let me go ahead and actually put up the Shaman Fancy Kimono and bottoms. I really like it, so I do want to wear it. We do have some other items in this shop as well, which you can actually go ahead and buy. Mainly it will be the different colored everyday kimono and bottoms as well as some suits. But other than that, if you do go ahead and talk to her again, she will actually give you a new request. Since we are actually interested in the different fashion styles that we can get over here, she will ask us to actually show her a male and female hippopotamus. That's the new request. Now unfortunately I don't really have both of them. I think I only got one of them. I think it was the male one. So this time when we do go to Crimson Mylands, I can actually go ahead and catch the other one as well. Anyway, here we have the fancy kimonos. So it looks really cool. I mean, this design is so much better than the Growlithe kimono that we got before. So I'll just go ahead and wear this for now until I find any other much nicer kimonos. Alright, so now that we are ready, let's go ahead and make our way to Crimson Mylands. We do have to go around with our Ursaluna this time and try to find a Rezu in Crimson Mylands. For now, I'll make my way to the Old Myland camp, which is actually a good start for us. That girl who set out earlier must have been eating some of Benny's potato mochi. I could still smell them on her. That reminded me, I have seen Mistress Kalaba riding around with the Ursaluna she serves, digging up treasures on the ground. So I guess Ursaluna already knows the smell of potato mochi, which is also quite helpful when we're trying to run around. Anyway, now that we are ready, let's go ahead. Now the blue indicators that we are getting is for a Rezu's potato mochi. It's going to be her scent. And the yellow indicator is going to be the items. I do want to try and find some good items as well. So let me go ahead and search around. Alright, I have been running around all the places. I'm actually trying to find if I can find a beet rock. Now you will be able to find it anywhere, but the thing is that it's quite rare. So if I do find one now, before we actually catch our alpha Ursaring, I think that's a good thing. Anyway, here we got poisoned, but I do think I have some idea of where we're supposed to go to. Let me quickly head out to the Bogward camp and we can actually move on from there. I think we have to go near the diamond settlement, so that I think that's where we would be finding a Rezu. So let me try and go over there and I'll see you guys soon. Alright, so I'm almost near the camp and it has been quite tough. I have been just running as fast as I can. You might remember that there is an alpha hippodon over there and it just chases you as soon as it sees you. So that's actually one of the difficult things. Alright, this is the Scarlet Bog and I think this is the first time we're actually coming over here. And okay, we are actually on the boulder roll slope now. So these are all the new areas that we just briefly explored in the last episode. We do have some really good Pokemon over here as well, which I have yet to actually catch, especially the evolution for Stunky. Anyway, we are almost near the Diamond Clan and I think we can actually go ahead and just talk to the lady with the Psyducks. We can actually go ahead and give her the medicine, and once we do that, I think we can make our way and try to find a Rezu. Alright, here we are. So you found the cure for my Psyducks. Let me give it a shot. Alright, so Psyduck's headache is all gone. Alright, so that is actually quite nice. I'm really glad that we were able to actually help these Psyducks. And I guess this lady will now be more trusting of us, especially as a Galaxy team member. Anyway, now that this request is complete and not much, just one max revive as a reward. But that's okay. I think this is the first time we are also getting a max revive. For now, I think we can actually make our way back and try to find a Rezu. So this is actually a new area as well. It's actually on the same slope, but we have not yet come over here. And I do think I see her all the way down in the left side. So we do have to go down over there to see her. Let me slowly climb down. I don't want to deal any kind of damage. And here she is. Alright, so we did find her near the diamond settlement. Oh, Dashi, how did it all go with Ursaluna? We helped him. Thanks a bunch, girl. But how did you find me all the way out here? Well, Ursaluna found you. He tracked me all the way here by just the scent of those potato mochi I ate. That Ursaluna sure is something. I know his descendants was one of the Pokemon that were blessed by Almighty Sinnoh, but still, wow. My luck's run out though. I got chased by a Pokemon and sprained my ankle pretty bad as I was running away. It's almost like the world wants to punish me. Ah, there you are, Arceus, right? Eek! Mistress Kalaba, I didn't. I owe you an apology. I treated you with disrespect, thinking you were just some web from the Diamond Clan. I'm sorry for that. I should have treated you better. Huh? Wait, but it's not your fault that Lilligant became frenzied. Nor that my Ursaluna was so enraged. You were just trying to help them both, weren't you? I didn't even have the courtesy to listen to you. You would think someone who has lived as long as I would have known some patience. It's okay, I didn't do a good job explaining this to you. Ursaluna only started acting weird when he got too close to Lilligant and smelled her perfume. She was already frenzied by that point, so I'm sure that was what caused it. Ah, that explains the strange powder I found on Ursaluna. But what happened to your leg, dear? I was gathering ingredients to make bombs, but I fell and sprained my leg. See, the reason I went to Jubilev was to help Ursaluna and learn more about crafting. But while I was there, I bumped into Professor Levinton and he told me about the bombs you used to quell Kelwar. So I thought I would make some for Lilligant using her favorite food. You Galaxy people know all sort of things. I would like to learn even more from you, really. Well, then we would better take care of Our Lady and get all of this mess resolved first. Adaman, what were you thinking doing all this on yourself? Though no one would blame you for thinking so. Not much of a leader, am I? I never even seen Almighty Sinnoh with my own eyes. And I fail to imagine that Lilligant might have become frenzied too. Listen up, Dashi. I'll take the bombs that Arceus made and meet you at Brava Arena. Don't you worry, Arceus. Dash will calm Lilligant and that will be that. Things should settle down. Head to Brava Arena, Dashi. That's where Lilligant's seat lies. So that is gonna be the next place we would have to go to. Arceus will be taken care of. My dear Bee Barrel and I will make sure she reaches her lady. Alright, so now I do want to actually go ahead and explore these new areas that we just went through before we go to Bravo Arena. Also, I think the Pokemon from now on will be a little bit higher in level and they're gonna be a lot tougher. So let's go ahead and explore Scarlet Bog as well and see if we can find any new Pokemons over there. Alright, so my Ursaluna is actually finding some items and let's see what it's gonna be. Cool, okay. Iron chunks are quite helpful. I would actually need them when creating the great balls as well as the heavy balls. For now, I do see a lot of stunkies over here as well as hippopotas. We do need to catch them as well. Also, there is a alpha Skuntank, so that is cool. I won't be catching the alpha for now. Let me try and catch hippopotas for now. So I think this is gonna be a male one. So let me see if I can actually catch it. Alright, that was a failure. Let me try it again, and this time, yes, we do catch it. Alright, so that's one down. Let me see around and see if I can find a female one. Now that might be a female one right here. So let me try and see. If it is, I do want to actually catch it. Let me try this one again, and it does seem like it's a female hippopotamus. And it is. Alright, so this, if it is caught, we do get both of them. Awesome. So that's down. We can actually go ahead and see if we can get all of these satchels, as well as catch a skuntank for us as well. Also, as you can see, Bravo Arena is actually quite far. We do have to go back to the diamond settlement to actually move on forward for that. Anyway, I don't want to be chased by that alpha skuntank right there, so I do want to be a little bit careful when I'm going around. Now, I have been actually going around trying to find one of these satchels that is actually near the end over here. And there it is. So let me try and get down and try to pick it up. As you can see, there is some really strong Pokemons over here, and it's quite difficult to actually try and escape them. They do chase after you a lot. Let me avoid this, and let's see. We do have a skuntank over here as well, and I do want to try and catch it. Let me go ahead and battle it and see if I can actually catch this one. Unfortunately, as you can see, it did see me, so I guess it won't be much of a surprise. But I don't want to actually battle that Hippodon. It's actually quite scary. Let me run around for a little bit, and once everything is calmed down, I do want to go back over there and try to catch that skuntank. And here we have one of the satchels which gave us 95 merit points. Now let me try and find the skuntank. Alright, here we are. I was able to find one, and I'm actually in a battle with a skuntank as well as his Stunky. So we do have both of them right here. I do want to catch that skuntank, so let me try and see how I can actually do it. Unfortunately, my Duwart actually fainted right here. These days, Duwart is not really doing that much. It has been just fainting a lot. Let me go ahead and take down this Stunky right here and not run into the move myself. Alright. This is the normal Ursaring. You can see that it's quite larger than me. Now I'm actually wondering how big that Alpha Ursaring would be if it stands right next to this one. Anyway, now that this skuntank is quite in a good health, I can actually go ahead and throw my Great Ball. Let's see if we can catch it. And we do. Awesome. Alright, so that's a new Pokemon added to our Pokédex. Now I think we can actually go ahead and explore a little bit. We do have all of these Pokemons in our Pokédex already. And okay, these guys are here still. Not sure why. If you go this way, this is actually a dead end. You would have to actually go ahead and go all the way around to get here. So let me go ahead and go around here and completely fail while jumping. Alright, let me try that again. And this is actually an easy way to the diamond settlement. So I'll just go ahead and try to collect all of these items before I move on. We don't really have any new Pokemons over here anymore. All of these are actually caught before, so I don't have to worry about the Pokemons anymore. Now I did go ahead and get this Wisp right here. Since it's already at quite the corner, I thought I'll just receive it. Anyway, we do have around 18 wisps left, all the way totally in this Crimson Island area. Now I've actually made my way to the diamond settlement. I'm actually ready to go ahead and explore the new areas all the way to Brava Arena. We do have a satchel in that place as well, so I do want to get it. Alright, there is our marker, and we do have to actually climb this ridge right here. We do have some new Pokemons. I did go past a Rhydon right there. I will not really catch it for now. Currently my goal is to just reach Brava Arena as well as pick up that satchel marker that I have kept. I guess we do have to go around through this way to get this marker. Not quite sure. I mean, we definitely can't jump right here. So let me go ahead and try to find a way around this whole ridge. Alright, here it is. And we do have two places we can go to. This is actually the Cloud Pool Ridge, and this is where you will be able to find a lot of Roselias. This will help you complete the Pokédex for it as well as the request that the lady had near the Myland camp. Alright, first of all my goal is to go to this marker right here. Now we did have a Burmy leaping out right here, but since I do have that form, I don't really have to battle it. Seems like this is a new area. I think it goes to a separate place. So we do have to actually climb up this ridge, I guess. Alright. I do see a Lickitung and Licky over there. So I guess that's the alpha Pokemon right there. I won't be battling it as well for now. And here is the satchel I was trying to find. Alright. Let me quickly break that crystal and we can actually go back. Of course, we do have another ruins right here as well, which I think this is the first time we are coming to it. So we can just go ahead and head out over there once. Alright, I do see some Curlias right here in the entrance. Let me see if I can catch one. If not, that's okay, since I do have some rolls in my pastures and I can just go ahead and evolve them as well. Thankfully, the attack was blocked because of this wall. Now, unfortunately, the Curlia did see me and it's gonna be just running. And it's gone. Alright. For now, let me go ahead and accept this merit points right here. Now that it is done, let me open my map. Okay, we are quite close to Brava Arena. All we have to do is go back to Cloud Pool Ridge where we were before and just make our way to Brava Arena. Alright, so I'm back at Cloud Pool Ridge and I'm actually seeing some Murkrows around here. So we should be able to find a Alpha Hunchcrow as well. If we do find one, I do want to catch it. For now, I'll just go ahead and try to catch a few Murkrows. And I do see that the heavy balls are quite difficult to actually throw at a Pokemon. Even though I have around 77 of them, it's really difficult because you do have to be quite close to the Pokemons if you want to throw this ball. As you can see here, even this distance is still far. Let me see. Now I think we will be able to catch it. Yes, barely. Alright. So if you are going to be using your heavy ball, just make sure you're really close to the Pokemon, or else you won't be able to catch it. Alright, we try and catch this Murkrow as well. So that's cool. We at least got 2 to 3 Murkrows. And they saw me, which is bad. Let me go ahead and battle this one. I guess in the night time you will have macros over here, and in the daytime we'll have Roselias. So if I do find one, I do have to catch the Roselias as well. Alright, so that is done. You can see that the Roselias are spawning in now. I need to be quite careful since there might be a alpha Roselia or a alpha Roserade around this area. Unfortunately, this Roselia actually saw me, or I guess there is another one behind me. Alright, that was unexpected. Let me try and see if I can catch this one. Now, unfortunately, my Luxray here is poisoned, but let's see if we can actually hit it again before we go down. Alright, it used Absorb on me and that was a lot, but let me try using a Great Ball at it. Okay, so do we catch it? And we do. Alright. So that is our first Roselia. We do have to catch a lot from now on, just to make sure we reach level 10 at least on our Pokédex in order to complete the request. Let me quickly run around and see if I can find any. Alright, we have another one right here. And this time I'll just try the strong style for quick attack. That's a good damage, and it ran away. Unfortunately, Roselias do tend to run away from you sometimes, so you do have to be quite careful when you're trying to catch them. Now I have been able to catch a few Roselias, and here I did see this Alpha Roserade, and I thought it might be a nice thing to actually try and battle it. I didn't really realize it was level 50, which is really bad. I think I did a mistake by actually trying to fight this. Let me at least try and see if I can at least damage it and try to throw some Pokeballs and try to catch it. Thankfully, my Skuntank does have Flamethrower, which is a really good move against Roserade. I really like Roserades, as you might have seen. I did use one in my last playthrough as well. But this one right here is quite smart. Yeah, my Skuntank is definitely going to go down now. 2 Hyper Beams is not a good thing. Let me see if I can bring out any other Pokemon. None of them are really strong enough to even, hold out one single move from this Roserade. They are quite low level. But let me try and see if I can throw a heavy ball. The main thing I've seen is that if the heavy ball is actually shaking a lot when you're throwing it, it means that it won't be able to catch that Pokemon for now. But for this Roserade, it wasn't really shaking that much, so I think we should be able to catch it. Or not, maybe. I guess I'm not going to be catching this Roserade for today. It's quite difficult. It knows really good moves, and none of my Pokemon are able to actually take it down for now. My Duward unfortunately is going to be fainting again. But I do want to actually go ahead and throw the Great Ball again. I do want to see if I can catch it this turn and the next turn as well. Okay, not this turn either. And Duward is going to be going down soon. That Roserade is so buffed right now, I think nothing is going to stop it. Now let me see if I can at least throw another heavy ball in this turn. I guess not, because of the Hyper Beam. Well, that's all I guess. Once we actually go ahead and complete the request in Brava Arena, I will just come back over here and try to see if I can catch that rose raid. Alright, all I'm hoping now is that they will actually heal my Pokemon over here. If not, I would have to make my way all the way back to the camp and go from there. So here we are. Okay, let me actually get down from my Verdier and we can talk to Adaman here. So you have come. I'll take it that means you're ready. No. Okay, let me actually make my way back to the camp and heal my Pokemons. I'll see you guys soon. Alright, so now that I have actually healed all my Pokemons and I'm actually quite ready for this. This is gonna be quite exciting since it's gonna be our second frenzy Pokemon that we're actually taking on. Let's head back to Adaman and let him know that we are ready for this. So you have come. I take it this means you're ready? Lady Lilligant's a sight to see, even in her frenzy. I hope we didn't keep you waiting. And here we have a Rizu as well. I'm just glad that her ankle is much better now and that she can actually walk. And I guess we do have Kalaba over here as well this time when we're going to be taking on the Lady Lilligant. Alright, so I am actually quite excited. This time I do want to use my Pokemon in battle as well. You might remember that the last time I didn't really do that since, I was just trying to avoid Kelvor's moves. Hoping that this time we can actually win without fainting even once. I am actually quite nervous about that as well. Even though if I faint, I think I'll just go ahead with not restarting the whole thing. That would actually just delay stuff for you guys as well. Anyway, here we are making our way to the arena. And this time the area is gonna be quite small. And we would have to just maneuver between this. And here we have her. Oh my god. She looks so cute. And I think she is a grass and fighting this time. Alright. I really like the way she is moving. We might have to actually look out for that as well. She's gonna be dancing all the way around and the key point over here is gonna be dodging. So we would have to dodge at the right time to avoid her attacks since the arena is really small. Just see me just missing the whole thing. Alright, that was pretty bad. I got hit the very first turn. And I need to aim a little bit better than this and try to dodge her attacks, I guess. It seems like she does hit twice. The more time you actually hit her with your pouches, the faster she'll actually get tired. And the minute she gets tired, you can actually go ahead and throw your Pokemon at her to battle with her. As you can see, I am doing pretty bad. Let me see. I do want to hit her. It just seems like I'm not getting the timing for dodging. Okay, let me try this again. And alright, so this is the perfect time to send out my Pokemon. So let me quickly do that. I do have my Murkrow in the beginning. And since the Lilligant is at level 30, I think I can actually take it down pretty easily with one hit. Let me try that. I'll just go ahead with my Air Slash. Thankfully, we do hit. And yes. Alright, so once you defeat her, it's actually the time where you can actually go ahead and keep throwing. As you can see, the meter is coming down very fast. So this is actually a really good way. So even though you don't really hit her in between this dodging, I think you can just go ahead and fight her and then just throw the bombs. So that would be the perfect time to do so. Now she is gonna be sending out these green colored waves, and you do have to actually dodge them in perfect time. Alright, she has started dancing a little bit, so let me try throwing it. And of course I do miss all of them when I do get a chance. I have taken a lot of hit now. All I'm hoping is that I can actually take her down before I faint. Whoops, okay. At least I was able to take 1 meter down this time with ease. And dodging near the edge, I feel like it's a much really good thing since you can dodge most of her moves. Okay, let me try this one again. And okay, I'm getting the hang of it at least. Whoops, I should have hit her. Okay, I am going down. I think I'm going down at this point. I'm already in the red. Alright, this is a good thing. We do have another battle to be done. Okay, thankfully your Pokemon do get healed every single time you take them back. So you do have a chance to, have your flying type Pokemon in the beginning like I do have here. Let me go ahead and defeat her in one hit again, and we'll get a nice opening to throw the bombs. Alright, let me quickly go ahead and do that. Now I think I will go down in the next hit. Thankfully I was able to bring her down 2 bars at least before I think she takes me down. Of course I'm trying to be really careful as to dodge her. Okay, let me try this again, and I think she's gonna send another wave. Okay, now let me throw the bombs, and alright, I am dodging pretty much now. Let me try hitting her now, and whoops, okay. Ow. Okay, see, that's what happened. I was almost down to 3 bars of her. Now, since I did blackout, I don't want to reset the battle. I'll just go ahead and continue it. And I guess this time we will be starting the meter with 2 healths only left for her. Alright, I am getting a little bit better at this. I might have to still try next time. If I do get a chance, I do want to try it again. Thankfully in the beginning we do get a lot of hits here. Let me quickly try and dodge her. Alright, I did dodge all of her moves. Let me try hitting her with the bombs. And I do see that hitting her now with the bombs is not actually taking it down that much. I guess just like I had thought, if you do battle her and then throw the bombs at her, it actually takes it down a lot. Now let me just wait until she is way too tired to actually dance, and we can go ahead and throw a Pokemon at her to battle her. Alright, 3 bars down, 1 more to go. We are at a good streak right now. I didn't get hit that much, and I get hit as soon as I say that. Okay, so please be tired, come on. Okay, let me dodge it again. I don't want to die. We are almost done. Awesome. Alright, so this is the time where I can actually throw a Pokemon and battle her again. Alright, just like the last 2 times, I'll just go ahead and use my Air Slash in strong style. Alright, this is one good thing. So as long as you have a really good flying type Pokemon, you will be able to easily do it. I think this is all. I guess we can actually take her down right here. And we do. Awesome. This is the last one. Alright, so we were able to actually take her down. Even though it did take me a second try, I was at least able to help her. Awesome. Okay, all of my Pokemons have leveled up as well. And here she is. She is so pretty. We do get the meadow plate as well from her, which is kind of cool. Hey, thank you. You didn't just save Lilligant, you saved Arceus as well. I accept it. First Ursaluna and now Lilligant. You're amazing, you know that? Being all frenzied didn't suit Lilligant one bit. I'm happy that she's back for her graceful self. Arceus, you still owe someone an apology. Huh? Oh, don't worry about it. A young one like her is bound to get caught up in some trouble from time to time. Remember what's written in the Solution Ruins? All lives touch other lives to create something new and alive. There's wisdom in those words. I imagine the teaching of Almighty Sinnoh itself. Of course, I had completely forgotten about them until a certain somebody helped me remember. We owe you one, ma'am. Don't try to solve everything by yourself, Arceus. You're a warden. Of all people, we should know how to stand in solidarity with others. It's our job to stand side by side with Pokemon. After all. Yes, I know. I'm sorry. Well, I can hardly start yelling at you now after Kalaba wrapped up that so nicely. Just one more thing, Arceus. I know you were trying to do what you thought was right, and I approve of that. But from now on, do it without keeping things from me. Agreed? Other than that, no need to change a thing. Except maybe to put in some training. If anything happens to Lilligant, I need you to be ready to protect her like the warden you are. I understand. Let's work together from now on to keep the Marlins safe, Arceus. I'll be sure to inform Erda that both Diamond Clan and Galaxy team helped save Ursaluna. You did well, Dashi. All of our different groups finally joined hands to work together today. I admit it was a fun day for me, but now it's about time I'm on my way. Listen, you know me, I'm Adaman, the leader of Diamond Clan, and I worship Almighty Sinnoh, the ruler of time. Time is all about change, and we cannot live in fear of that. We can only try to help the time we live in change for the better. Something tells me helping you folks out will help me do that. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you for everything, Dashi. I think I'll stay and talk to Lilligant for a while. What happened, Lilligant? How can a kind-hearted Pokemon like you end up all frenzied? Though it is not like I'm perfect, I hide things and lied and couldn't even keep you safe. I'm really sorry about everything. So now that we have taken down Lilligant in this episode, I do want to end it over here. In the next episode, we can actually go ahead and explore the Crimson Marlins. Thank you all for watching my videos. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one.